Hello, in this video I will talk on the while loop. While loop is very similar to for loop, but the difference is with you use the for loop usually if you know how many iterations that you will go through. The while loop is usually if you don't know how many times you will iterate, but you know the when to stop. In that case, while loop is more common. Any for loop can be written as a while loop. A while loop also can be written as a for loop. So let me just write a for loop for. Let's say we want to display numbers from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. 0 or let's start from 1. I less than equals to 5 and then I plus plus. Here, let's say system so let's display I and then let's put two space characters in between. If I run this, compile it, run it. Okay, so let me use print instead of print line. Okay, so it displays from 1 to 5. So let's display this. Let me write this in a while loop. So remember, in the last video, I said there are 4 parts in a for loop. Initialization part, and then condition or the continuation condition, loop body here, and then update part. So with the while loop, you put the initialization part at the beginning. Let me just copy and paste. So this goes here, and then we have the while loop here, while, and then a condition, and the loop for the while. The condition is the continuation condition. Let me copy and paste. And after that, we put the body here, so the statements. And after that, the update part goes also into the while loop. So I plus plus. Okay. Okay, so duplicate local variable. So let's use something else, or I can use the same one. Okay, so I declare the variable here, and I also use it in here. So if I run it, okay, so from 1 to 5, this is printed by the while loop. This one is printed by the for loop. So let me just delete this. So let's write some let's write a code that displays from 1 to 20, but we want to skip the multiples of 5. So we don't want to display 5, 10, 15, 20. So we say I starts from 1 and continue as long as it is less than equals to 20. So display it, but before displaying, we need to have an if statement. We say if I modular 5 is, let's display all the even numbers, or okay, so all the even numbers. So that means we don't want to display the odd numbers. If I modular 2, if this is um, if this is 0, that means that if I is even number, we don't want to display. So here I say continue. Okay, otherwise display that. Okay, but the problem here, so let's see the problem. Okay, infinite loop. Why is that? Because when you go into the loop, I is at the first iteration, I is 1. So this is true. And it says if I no, is this, if the 1 modular 2, so 1 modular 2 is 1. So this is false. So we skip the continue part and it is displayed. Okay, so 1 is displayed here. And then I becomes 2. At the next iteration, is 2 less than equals to 20? Yes. And then the condition, is this true? 2 modular 2 is 0. Yes, this is true. So it says continue. So we do not display this, and also we do not change the value of the I. So when you have continue here, it skips these two lines. So it comes to the next iteration and I is still 2. It comes to here, this is true, continue. Come to here, this is true, continue. So it never got here, uh, never gets to update part. So to fix this problem, um, so we do this. If this is the case, it says continue. Um, so I can just put this here. I can say if that is the case, or you can do this. You can start from 0 and I can take it from here and then I can update it. So that means it will be increased by 1, and if that is the case, continue, and then otherwise just display that. So let's just delete this. If I run it, okay. So as you see, we displayed um, even numbers. Okay. So if it is the if it is even number, we continue. We don't display the even numbers. Otherwise, we display this one. I hope this is clear to everybody, and have a nice day.